What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. You already know that I know you know who I am, but for those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Aaron Carter, and today I'm going to be speedrunning FL Studio, and in more sub-genre context, I am going to be speedrunning sampling horror samples. For those of you guys who don't know, horror is definitely my favorite genre. Like, I watch reviews all the time. I watch horror movies to go to sleep like every freaking night. I don't know, maybe I'm a serial killer, I don't fucking know. But yeah, I'm gonna be speedrunning this thing, sampling as much as I can, probably in a short amount of time. And yeah, if we get this video to 3,000 likes, I will be giving out a copy of the beta version of my new drum kit. It doesn't even have a name yet, but it's got a bunch of 808s in it already. By far, just the craziest 808s I've ever made in a pack. The rest of the pack isn't done yet, but it doesn't matter because it's gonna be fire at the end. But yeah, drop a comment, and I'm gonna pick a bunch of commenters when this hits 3,000 likes, and send them out a beta version of that kit. Alrighty guys, let's start this thing. First things first, I'm on just my homepage on YouTube, and even as you can see here, I already got some horror stuff pulled up. This is like my favorite channel, Dead Meat, and but yeah, let's do something which I've done already 100 times. I just type in horror movie samples, and I'll just click a playlist and just go through. Let's just scroll down here. Let's just start here because this looks cool. It's just really random how I pick shit. So I'm just listening for something just catches, something that just catches my ear. Alrighty guys, I found this sample. I think it's pretty cool. It's got a lot of potential. It's got like, it's just a piano, and it just switches up in the second half and just goes down an octave with a really cool synth. So yeah, I'm gonna sample this, but let me just preview it for you guys so you guys can kind of hear. I hear the final product already, and it's gonna be dope. I know, as soon as I bring it in. And then the second half here's got like a... Now what's cool about this is I already hear, you could tell this is done live, so nothing's really quantized, but I think with this actually, especially with the beat I'm gonna be making with like just a lot of fast drums, it's just gonna give it like a really cool swing. So yeah, let me bring this over and get the MP3 to this, and I will meet you in FL Studio right now. So yeah, yeah, I got it pulled up here, got the MP3, and I'm just gonna go in here and just start chopping, listening, probably make 2 sections here. I'll make 2 chops. And I see it right here. You see, like right here at this line is where it wants to restart here. So I'm gonna bring it over here right to like a center line, so there's not too much popping, and we'll be able to take care of that. Bring that in there. I'm gonna drag this over to the other side. I'm gonna actually let that drag out a little bit when I stretch it here, and I'm gonna just leave that part since it doesn't go as far as I want it to. I'm just gonna leave it as an intro so that when the beat drops, it's just gonna be like. Delete that. Let's do some like Wheezy-ish bounce if we could do it. Keep it at a lower BPM. Move that over here. I'll fuck with that later. Use something that I haven't used in a long time, which is just a very underrated tool, Fruity Slicer. Come over here, make it on beat, and then just fuck with the pitch, see what's up. Oh man, this shit's gonna be fire. I got this thing pulled up, and we're just gonna start off with a simple clap. I might change it after, but let me just get a bounce going here. So. I'm gonna start with hi-hats here, and I'm gonna draw in a crazy hi-hat pattern, just something crazy. I don't know. I'm just gonna come up with something from scratch here. Just give me 1 second, I'll be back with that. Cut this part out. Don't leave this shit in. I want them to think I made this shit. I made this shit, so editor, just cut it out. Yeah guys, alright, came up with this crazy hi-hat pattern, and yeah, I'm putting the finishing touches on that. Just took me a couple minutes to do, and here we go. fire. Okay, so let's keep it rolling here. I'm just gonna start speed running this thing extra fast. Let's go. Another cool thing I'm gonna do right here actually with the hi-hats is come over here into Looperator and just come up with a cool pattern. Wheezy does this sometimes. He did this a lot on Nav's project, and people think he started it, but I've been using this shit for a minute. I love Looperator, man. This shit's really fire. So what you're gonna do is I'm just gonna come in here and find something cool. Just turn down the mix knob there and you got something really dope. It just adds a little bit of texture to the hi-hats itself and fills up a little bit more room. I'm gonna add a little bit of swing to this, especially because the piano has a little swing on its own. It's just gonna give it a lot more bounce, and it's very subtle. It's nothing crazy. For now, I'm gonna take the low end out of the loop, but I'm gonna bring it back in. Come over here to my drum kit I'm working on. It's only got 808s and loops right now, but it's really dope. 808s in here are crazy. I love the 808s. It's one of my favorite ones for sure. Come in here. Right here is cool, so I'm gonna have this section here for another part, probably right here. What we're gonna do is come in here, have this, come over here, have the halftime, automated, go here, boom, bang, bomb, call it like this. Oh man, I'm about to top this shit off like crazy. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Come in here, right here in this fucking nuts ass transition right here. In the beginning of this, I'm gonna do some NLE choppa ass shit and come over here and create an automation. Cut out all the low end, and it's just gonna make this sound. Come in here, bada bing, bada bang. Bongo right there, boys. And now for here, I'm just gonna add transitions and we're gonna call this one a done beat. Come over here, take this out, boom, boom, boom. Go to my Reddit drum kit here and come up here into this riser. And I'm just gonna bring it at each new section just to give it a little emphasis. Put this finishing touch on here. Perfect. Alright guys, beat number 1 is done. Let's move on to the next one. We'll find another sample, do the same process one more time. Alright boys, I think I found this second one that I'm gonna use. It's pretty dope. It looks like it's from like a video game soundtrack, like a horror game or some shit. And yeah, here's a little preview of this. I already hear some of the stuff I'm gonna do and I'm gonna talk it through. Is this Michael Jackson, bro? Is that who that's supposed to be? Is that MJ? Is this some Thriller shit? Okay, I think I'm gonna throw him a little curveball here, and I'm gonna use that part as the intro, and then just go into crazy like some 21 Savage ass shit with this, that really simple part, and then just go nuts again with the drums. So yeah, I'm gonna bring this into FL, and I'm gonna show you that. Alrighty guys, I pulled this thing up. Yeah, let's chop this one up. There's a few sections I'm gonna use here specifically, and let's find them. I want this little calm part here because I could tell when a lot of noise is coming in, and then we take a lot of the noise out of the melody, and it's just that little part, even no texture, it's just gonna make the drums just fucking smack through the mix. So. Got that part. Okay, come in here. Let's go to a different part. Let's go right here at the drop. It's just gonna be a lot of noise and shit going on. Actually, no. Let's go here and sample the end where it kind of tails off into this part in the beginning here. Right there, so we got these two parts here. I'm gonna use this as an intro, and then we're gonna make this thing just kind of rock with the drums. Come in here, we're gonna stretch that, put it on 1. So what I'm gonna do here, actually, this is really good talking point actually. What I'm gonna do here, because I'm having a hard time timing it up, especially because this intro part isn't like exactly for the part that I chopped, but there is a workaround for this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn stretch on. I'm gonna come in here, done. I'm gonna chop it, take this out for now, over here, 2, 3, 4. And then that fourth one, that first should be hitting there. So I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna bring this here, pull this back, pull this back. So I'm gonna come in here, do the same thing I did last time. I'm gonna record this. Come over here, take that out. I'm gonna bring it back into slicer again. Just like the other beat, have a slice going, just to add bounce, because this just gives it like that artificial bounce because it's chopping it, and I'm putting a little decay and attack on each little chop, so it's making it sound more on time, so that the drums can go more aligned with that actual slice, rather than making sure that loop is just fully 100% quantized. So this gives it a little bit of a swing because of the natural melody, but then at the same time too, everything's gonna be on beat because we're going dun 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 because of the chop. The chop is based on the tempo here, so you're gonna see this right now. Actually, you know what I want to do here? I'm going to melodyne this, and I want to see where the 808s would be laying, because I want this to be a more 808 driven track, not so much the melody, the sample. So I'm going to find out the melody here, where the root notes are and shit, and then base it on like where I know 808s sound pretty good at, or at least like where I want the bounce to be at. So this bounces at just G, just the root note's just G. So what we could do actually is come in here, and I'm trying to think of what an 808 note I would like. Alright guys, so yeah, I got this loop here, and I just chopped it up, and this is how it sounds right now. A little chop snare in there, and I think the 808s are just at a weird note G here, so I'm gonna bring it down. Actually bring it up forward to B, come over here, bring it up to B, four semitones. Alright, we're good here, we'll start with that. Come over here, get a hi-hat. fucking so fucking high right now. Super fire. So let's go and get another 808. I'll use something from my new 808, not 808 drum kit, but I only got 808s right now, but I got some crazy ones in here. I want to use one of them too. This one might be fire. What we're gonna do is I'm just gonna make sure they're on the same cut so when they run into each other they don't overlap, and then maybe edit the pattern just a little bit so it's not the exact same. Actually, when I go in and I arrange it, I'm gonna put the kick on every note here, and it's gonna sound really dope. So let's get one open hat and call it a day, like a cymbal crash or something, and start arranging this thing and build out the melody maybe a little bit more. Over here and just copy this to this second one I made. Unique this and maybe try some shit like we did on the last beat. Pitch all these down. I'm gonna flip these actually. This one first, so we'll go like this. then just to make this all blend in really well, I'm gonna have this just have a delay on it. Basically it, guys. I'm gonna add my tag and we're gonna call this one a day. Yeah, follow me on IG at the Cxdy. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok. Actually, I'm doing a lot more TikToks. I'll have that in the description below. And if you guys comment on there, I'm gonna send out a bunch of free stuff on there because I'm trying to get that thing popping. Just doing like tutorial stuff on there and doing just producer related shit. So drop a like, comment, get all that shit. Look in the description. Might be some free shit in there for y'all. And yeah, peace.